Welcome to another installment of the Cartoon Newsblock. Before entering today's headlines, please remember to like and subscribe to the content and channel. It greatly helps me to keep bringing more content to you all. Now let's get into it. It seems one of Hollywood's big studios has been on the artificial intelligence bandwagon, which has been getting pushed on the public more each day. Lionsgate has officially signed a partnership with Runway, an AI research company. This partnership will have them collaborating with Lionsgate to help them save millions of dollars, according to what the chairman of Lionsgate, Michael Burns, claims. Runway's tech will be used to replace artists in production. This means things such as storyboarding. This move will also help with visual effects for films as well by replacing visual artists. The CEO of Runway, Cristobal Valenzuela, said that his company is committed to giving artists, creators, and studios the best and most powerful tools to augment their workflows and enable new ways of bringing their stories to life. He continues to say that the history of art is the history of technology, and these new models are a part of our continuous efforts to build transformative mediums for artistic and creative expressions. The best stories are yet to be told. Wow, okay, let me be honest. While this move is a cost-effective step for the studios, I can see this doing more harm than good. AI technology has been a touchy subject in every aspect of the art and science community. With a move like this invites many other studios to take on their services. So where does this leave artists? Because eventually AI will replace illustrators to save money. But will it still be art? The beauty of art is the human interaction that breeds individuality in the ones that do it. For instance, in the comic book landscape, you can always tell the difference between Jim Lee's artwork and Joe Midoriya's artwork. They both have a distinctive style that belongs to them. With AI, you can replicate that in some form or fashion. But to achieve that, individuality is sacrificed. The Hollywood system caused this to happen as they made it more about using their high-dollar budgets to compensate for pushing out films that audiences don't want, instead of using less and crafting stories that resonate with the audience. This technology has the potential to put a lot of animators on the unemployment line. This will warrant the studios to use the technology so they don't have to deal with employees who want better pay or unionized benefits. But once again, will it still be art at the end of the day? In my personal opinion, it will die right there. Also, the audience has been speaking with their wallets against the studios pushing out films and projects that promote an agenda. In turn, they are losing revenue on projects. Will AI allow them to cut the animators out who want to push the agenda into it as well? Either way, nobody wins except the studio executives lining up their pockets. This is the price we have to pay to depend on technology. First Lionsgate, but how about when this tech reaches Disney, Warner Brothers, Pixar, Illumination, etc.? Only time will tell when Lionsgate start implementing Runway's AI technology into its productions. In other news, Disney's Chief Creative Officer Jennifer Lee has stepped down from her role and has been replaced by Jared Bush, who worked on Zootopia as a co-director writer and wrote Moana as well. He also executive produced Raya and the Last Dragon. Bush said in a statement that he's so deeply grateful to Bob Iger and Alan Bergman for their faith in him, and thankful to Jennifer for her leadership and for her generous support as she embarks on the next chapters of Frozen. Disney Animation is home of some of the greatest stories and characters of the past century, and I'm so excited to work with all of our filmmakers, artists, and Disney Animation team members as we shape the future of this legendary studio together. Jennifer Lee will remain at the studio to work on Frozen 3 and 4 as director and writer. Well, it seems Disney has been trying to clean house lately when it comes to their animation division. After the dismal reception of Lightyear and Strange World, the studio just got back in good standing with this year's box office smash, Inside Out 2. This is a great thing. Disney has lost their way trying to make unnecessary live-action remakes of classic animated films and movies that just aren't interesting to a general audience. This shakeup came at a good time because Jared will lead Disney into 2025 as they prep Moana 2 and Zootopia 2, two Disney animated films that were huge hits for them. Personally, Moana is one of the greatest animated films of all time, so seeing a sequel to it is a good thing in my book. One thing you can say about Disney, they always make good to great sequels to their animated films. But it remains to be seen how Jared Bush does in his new role as Chief Creative Officer. Hopefully, it's a good choice the studio made. And finally, Netflix has unveiled their new anime series coming out later this year and in 2025, including a trailer for Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft, Devil May Cry just recently, and a teaser for the second season of Castlevania Nocturne. There's even a Splinter Cell anime series coming, starring the series protagonist Sam Fisher and voiced by Liev Schreiber. These and more were unveiled at their Geek Week presentation. I am particularly excited for that Splinter Cell anime series. This is something that could be quite interesting to see play out in animation. I presume the series will be more fast-paced than the games were. Also, Devil May Cry has that Adi Shankar flair to it, unlike Castlevania Nocturne, which I am not that excited to see. I reviewed the first season. If you didn't see the review, give it a watch to hear what I felt about that one. As for Devil May Cry, I really hope it is remotely as good as the anime was. But knowing Adi Shankar, it's going to be a lot of blood, cursing, and action. In other words, this will live up to the standard that he set. Or at least I will see if it does with a review of it when it's released. So, tell me y'all, what do you think of Lionsgate putting their stock into AI and replacing most of their production staff? Is this a great move on their part, or will this do more harm than good? AI is a very controversial topic that many feel strongly about. I want to hear what you all think about it, so please sound off in the comments section. Also, do you think Jared Bush will do a better job than Jennifer Lee did in his new position as Chief Creative Officer of Disney Animation? Let me know what you think. And finally, what anime series are you all excited to see? Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Sakamoto Days, Tomb Raider, or something different? Let me know what you are looking forward to watching the most this fall and in 2025. So, with that said, I would love to thank you all for watching. I will see you all on the next one. Until next time, Excelsior.